Welcome to Outside the Blocks, a diorama building game where your dreams of crafting miniature worlds come to life. With intuitive yet advanced tools, you have full control over every detail. Whether you're designing with intricate landscapes or decorating with countless objects, take your projects to the next level with procedural tools and a vast library of presets, perfect for professionals and beginners alike. Build modular homes, organize them into layers, and customize materials to match your unique vision. Set the mood by choosing the perfect lighting conditions and adjusting atmospheric effects to make the vibrant scenes bursting with life. Push the boundaries of your creativity and go beyond. The Outside the Blocks demo is now available on Steam.
Well, this game looks absolutely thrilling. Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to our first look at this game that allows us to build our very own buildings in a medieval theme that really channels the energy of manor lords and maybe, well, what it's like to walk around in the streets of Kuttenberg in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Welcome aboard, and good to see you all here for Outside the Blocks, a game that's out now in a free demo and is coming sometime soon to Steam. I'm not sure exactly when, but this is absolutely a game to build and toy around in if you love yourself games like Skyrim, or if you're a big fan of Lego, like that Lego blacksmith kit, you know, that's a really good one to build. And yeah, judging by the trailer, there does seem to be tons of realistic Renaissance and medieval buildings that we could build, and this is exactly like Tiny Glade, except it seems to go well beyond it in terms of the detail of a building. Now, Tiny Glade allows us to build in a larger area and build like villages and large castles, but this one certainly captures the detail of something very small. Like, for example, up here in the upper right corner, we have a medieval kit, which allows us to build things with different types of props and styles and different kind of like textures or paints, you know, and this seems to be very, very cool. Now, this is standard for this demo, but I do want to see, you know, maybe we'll get some other stuff in the future, like futuristic buildings or modern buildings. And so those of you who like to make, I don't know, a Japanese convenience store of the 80s and 90s in The Sims, you won't need 3 million mods to do it. Maybe it'll just be thrown in here, but it does seem that props and animals and other things like that are a part of it. So I've literally never taken a look at this game before. This will be my first build, so we'll see how it goes. Here's a gallery of different things. Yep, I have nothing that I built so far, so I guess we'll see what the tutorial tells us to do, and we'll follow the basics. This tutorial will guide you through the basic functions of the game. In Outside the Blocks, the dot in the middle of the screen represents the camera's position. Okay, yep, I see that. Use the right mouse in order to change the camera angle. Thank you. Mouse scroll to zoom in. Look at the detail on that. Ooh, that's pretty good. All right, Tiny Glade is really, 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 really good. But this, I think, with the almost, you know, borderline photorealism and or it looking like a first-person, you know, AAA game, pretty good. We need to move the camera vertically too. So how do we do that? I see Alt indicated here, but that's not doing anything for me. Can we move it? Hold the Alt key and switch the axis to move vertically. That's not working for me at all. Let's see, final blank. Oh, we could delete things. Oh, and we have the ability to toggle the UI, which is good for screenshots. Oh, and there, oh yeah, so you don't actually lose track of time. That's exactly when I'm recording this too. Oh, I was able to actually move the camera vertically somehow. I don't know exactly how though. Oh, I'm holding the middle mouse button. Okay. All right, that's kind of strange, honestly. But, all right, I gotcha. Left and right side panels will give us tools and represent different things in the workspace. Cool. Oh, and then we could change the base. Oh yeah, we're building dioramas here. This is cool. So if we wanted to build like a small little castle tower or a pub or something, we can also theme it a little bit, which is good for those of you who like to do D&D. You could absolutely make like a little gate or a building or a pub or maybe a little pond or something. Let's go with that color there. That seems fine with me. Change the glass preset. Oh yeah, that's right. We could also kind of encase it in glass, which really makes it look like something that could be on your shelf. That's cool. I'll go with that. I'm happy with that. Change the height of the glass. Yep, we could do that too. Just adjust that. There we go. And then open the sculpturing workspace. All right. Okay, the sculpting workspace allows you to edit the terrain shape. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do that over on the left side. Oh, we can add like little... Oh, that's great. That's cool. It's pretty detailed. Little tilt shift going on here too. Let's make like a little mound in the middle and then flatten that out a little bit. Oh, I see. We can choose to flatten the whole thing. Oh, I see. So you can immediately choose to have it mountainous. Oh, that's great. I like that. Let's go back to that one. I like that. Cool. All right, customize the terrain to suit your needs. You can always use the precise editing tools. So this is over here where we'll edit more things. Okay, so that's for digging and flattening, or for laying down like a square foundation. And then we can add or delete or dig. Okay. Nice. All right, paint a part of the terrain, sculpt a small hill on the terrain. Okay. We go ahead and do that. Then align a part of the terrain. So that's probably... That's a line there. So that'd be our plateau mode, so we can flatten things out. A little tricky to use that from that angle. That looks a little better. There should be smoothing tools too. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. And then paint a part of the terrain. Okay. Terrain painter. Little grass. Little grassy area back there. Okay. And then we need to sculpt a hill. So let's go ahead and add a little bit more back there. Perfect. Nice. Okay, open the terrain workspace. This is really good for the terrain. That's really stellar. Really good stuff. Let's see. It enables us to choose foliage and configure the next setup. Oh, I can fill that with water? What? Oh, we can make it, yeah, like a little pond. That's cool as hell. Wow. What else is there? Oh, muddy water, bloody water. Okay. That's cool. Really cool. Alright, I don't want to do that just yet. Open the weather workspace. What? I can put weather in this thing too? That's actually really cool. Wind direction. Oh, and then that probably affects the way the things inside will blow around, like the little weeds and things. Allows us to adjust atmospheric effects. Okay, that is something that is really good. Not enough games let you do that, where it makes it feel like there's gas inside of something by having the wind blow around enough, you know. Very cool. Okay, time to jump into building. Let's do it. Open the building workspace. You got it. And we can build a building. Grid base for now. I'm sure we could adjust this somehow. Pretty sure we could do that. Oh, we can grab sections of that. Okay. We can grab multiple sections. Okay. Find a standard wall module and place it on the scene. I thought we did that. Does that not qualify as that? Oh, I do like the options for copying though, or quickly deleting. So that's to automatically build a room. We got jetties. Kind of just toying around with things here just to see how it looks. Balcony floor. There's our lower wall. Find the standard wall module though. That's probably what we want there. Okay, so this one was highlighted, but it's the one above that we actually wanted to click on. Okay, want to move something around? I do. So we can reposition items. Click on the auto build module. Move auto build module horizontally. Doesn't seem to be working the way I want it directly to. Oh, I see. And then move it vertically. Oh, you got to double click to grab, and then you can also move it up and down. Not sure how exactly we're supposed to do that. That's kind of a tricky tool. I'm not as big of a fan of that. So we could certainly make the room wider. But I'm not sure how to do this vertically. Okay, I put it in the roof now. Is that going to work? Oh, I see. Oh wait, that's just doing the two corners. So each of the corners can have that take effect. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I like this as much. I feel like I just want to draw the walls. There could be a little... I guess it'll just take some time to get used to, but I feel like there's some other systems that they could just use that people are more familiar with. And though they may be, you know, very similar to that, and people would maybe, you know, falsely accuse them of just copying something, honestly, if it's similar to something else that we use all the time, why change it? So then we have to auto-build vertically. I have no idea how to do this. They're showing over on the left to grab something and, like, drag it, you know, up. But I'm not sure how. And shift and control don't seem to be selecting multiple things too. I do like this though, the option at least to make a building. Oh, there we go. I don't know why you want to do that. I get why though. I understand why, but yeah. I get it, but I don't. Okay. So now click on one of the auto build walls and change the variant. Okay, so that's this technique here. Oh, so we can easily add windows. That's nice. Cool. And then maybe we could add a door next. Not every wall needs to be the same size. Auto build walls can split into smaller sections or be combined into larger structures. Don't hesitate to experiment. So let's click on a wall again. Split the auto build wall. And then combine. Okay. So then that basically means that we could take this section here, click that, turn that into a window, and separate it. That's cool. And then we could have a door here if we wanted. So then we could do that like, oh, big O door. Or, oh, so you could make an awning or something for people to walk under and maybe delete that section. These two sections I'd want to connect. So how would I do that? Now that that's supposed to be hollow, I'm not sure exactly how to grab that back. Not sure. Okay, the module seems to be pretty small, doesn't it? You can also expand the dimensions of your auto build module to every floor. Click on the auto build module, enter the auto build edit mode. Module of a depth of 4. Okay, I did that before. I've kind of figured that out just before they told us to do that. So that was cool. We completed the ground floor. Time to add another. So exit this mode, click on auto build again, and then duplicate it and add it to the first. Okay. Not exactly what I want to do, but it doesn't matter. Because this is all about learning, and that is totally fine. Okay, different styles that can be applied. Enter auto build mode and replace the opposite sides of the auto build module with an eaved roof. Okay. So can I just plop that there? Plap? Do a little plapping? Oh, I see. So we can, oh, that's nice. We can modify a roof. Okay, that's good. We can modify a roof as we're building it as one piece. So we can select the whole thing and then just change some of the different pieces there. So we could do a 4x3 at the bottom. That's actually quite helpful. Okay, let's plop that in the middle as best we can. This won't look very pretty, but I'm just trying to beat the tutorial actually. And the nice thing about the tutorial, it'll show us some features that maybe we couldn't quite anticipate right at the start. Okay, so we want it to be a 4x3. So that does appear to be a 5x3. And what I could do is try to move that around a little bit. That's about as small as that goes. Okay. Let's put that there. And then we'll add... There we go. And then I want to try to... Do I want to do an overhang here or the other side? And we'll go behind. Oh, we could even raise the building afterwards. That's going to get me in trouble, all that auto editing like that. Alright, shorten the sides of the auto build to match the back 4x3 at the bottom part. I'm not sure exactly what we're trying to do with that. Okay, so we want this all to be the eaved roof. And then we want to shrink it down to a 4x3. I'm not exactly sure if it's counting 2x2 tiles with the thicker grid line or if it's the smaller one. To me, this looks to be a one. Actually, it's like a half. If we look at this, yeah, it still seems to be a half piece. These are pulsing like they're telling us to do something, but toggle visibility. Okay, well, apparently we have the right roof type now. Shorten the eaved sides to match the back, the 4x3 at its bottom part. I don't know what the hell that means. Oh, that's cool though. Easy to rotate. And then grab this to, oh, hotkey F. Oh, that's great. Now that I know that hotkey, but what if I want to move horizontally? Okay, so tools to do that at the same time is pretty easy. Okay, nice. So let's go ahead and delete the roof, and I want to try that again. So let's try that. Then change the size of the roof to an eaved roof, which it is. I honestly have no idea what the hell they're asking, and I just kind of wanted to, like, let me move forward. Okay, that got it. And then do we just change the style? Yeah, I have no idea what the hell. No idea. Let's move forward. Maybe I'll try to put it in the middle to make it look nicer. Okay, whatever. Looks decent. Alright, to cover the roof, you can add a special auto-build module, the roof cap. Okay. Oh, that's nice, because... Okay, that's good. That makes easier roof building, and it actually looks better sectionalized like that. And that could be good for churches and things like that that do use that style. Or building technique. It's cool. Okay, so what are we doing here? So we're adjusting it to look like that. Oh, now, you know, actually, this is starting to look a little like Japanese roofs that I've seen often at temples and other homes. So this could definitely be modified to be ancient China, Japan, Korea, or modern buildings of that nature, or medieval as well. This is, again, set to medieval, but still. From the panel on the left, select the decorations category. Oh, man. Now, see, this is just me fumbling around. I think, honestly, with about, like, 10 hours of this demo, this would be very fun to be able to build buildings that I've enjoyed in, you know, Manor Lords or any sort of medieval game that I played ever. And just to decorate things, like, look, throwing a ladder up against the roof and things like that. This looks a little, you know, thrown together, and it is, but it shows how easily things can be done like that. Very nice. Okay, so then turn off horizontal grid snapping and set rotation snap to 15. Now that's more like it. So you gotta tell me how to do that. So we're setting that to off, and we're turning that to 15 degrees. Oh, grid snapping being turned off is good. So now it's more free build. So now place more props on the scene. Oh, nice. Okay, so now we can freely put stuff wherever. Like up against the house. Maybe a bucket over there. And a little wheelbarrow. Like right back there. Cool. Love that. Okay, that's good. That's a good one. Switch to the material workspace. You got it. And what are we going to do with that? Customize material set. Ooh, there's a lot of options there. Oh, you could change the color of the wood trim. So we've got more like a redwood, painted green, like a blue color too. That looks nice. Starting to look more like a pub. It looks like we changed the window types too, maybe? Is that a... Yeah, window tint and also frames a little bit. And the shingle colors. That's great. That's really, really good. And we need more games that allow us to, on the fly, build our own buildings like this. You know, it'd be cool if in Manor Lords, if we had a quick building editor where, you know, you could try to make your own burgage plots and buildings like that. And if they didn't look so good, or Austria, for example, it would be cool to just be able to quickly change the design of them by default and then be able to load them in as a template. And so that way, if there were some historically accurate taverns or buildings that you knew of, you could just change it at any time. And it looks like we could do it again. We could add another one. So we can change even more of that. Okay, now we have to add that to the auto build menu. So click on auto build and then add that to it. How do we do that? There. Ah. Oh, so you can make different styles and then attach it to different parts of the building or different buildings. Like we could make a building and then a smaller one next to it with two different themes. That's cool. Open the lighting workspace. Oh, cool. We could change the background. I like that green. Okay, this is also very good if you're a big fan of The Sims. I know like Inzoi is coming out very soon. We've got the Sims editor. I kind of mentioned it before with people making beautiful buildings all the time in The Sims. Look at this. That just looks really bright. Vibrant. Adjust the light angle. All right, how do we do that? We can adjust where the sun's coming from. Cool. Open the camera workspace. Allows you to adjust the camera-related features. You can try it out in the next step. Open the capture workspace. It almost looks too like my building's clipping through. Yeah, a little bit it is coming through the glass, I think, but that's kind of more on me. I could definitely move it. I do hope, though, that we can make a larger and different... Now, this is just a demo, but nothing says that we can't have like a large rectangle or a square or maybe multiple of these things together. It would be really neat to be able to make a bunch of different buildings and then put them on display. And we don't always need the glass either. We can make it fully transparent, that kind of thing. That's cool. And then an option to save the project, which we did. And that's all for the tutorial. Look at the building they made there. So it's definitely possible to make beautiful structures. There's a little bridge there and some animals out front. That is cool. So how do we do animals? How do we plop a couple of those down? The theming and stuff is really good too. That must be under props or something, right? Let's see. Terrain workspace. Building. There's a couple of the props there. Ah, here are the animals. Okay, so we can throw some chickens in there. Yep, okay, and they're even animated. Big O Piggy. Some animals there. Okay. So you definitely could make a little farmhouse or a barn. We could plop down trees too. That's good. And different species of trees. Many different species. And they do kind of feel lively, like they bend around when we move them. So for that wind option we saw before, that'll be really good for making that more realistic. We have object add-ons. Oh. Oh, so you could... Oh, this is for like plopping a tower onto the side. You know, you could add that... Oh, perfect. We could put like a bay window in here. So, given what we just learned about the auto build stuff, I should be able to put some windows into these corners and then maybe put a roof on it, but they already kind of give us a roof here, which seemingly will snap in there quite easily. And I should be able to pretty simply like kind of, yeah, clap that on there. Now the roof, yeah, you can tell it's not even attached, but again, goofing around in just about 20 minutes here. Took 20 minutes to learn, and now I think it'll take maybe like 20 minutes to master. and really make something beautiful. And now that we've also turned off that snap mode, I think it'll be a little easier to kind of move things as we so choose. There's also vertical snapping too, but yeah, not too bad. Oh, and we've got these options here for windows. Oh, and we've got a little awning for the doorway. I'm just throwing some ideas together as placeholders. Dormers too. It's looking like Baba Yaga's house, right? Like the chicken's gonna come up, the house gonna lift up, and it's gonna be like chicken legs or something out of Howl's Moving Castle. That's cool. What else do we have? Rocks as well. Cool. So you can build a little quarry site or maybe a little mill with water flowing. I don't know if we could do that, but those are examples of things I'd like to build right away. Not available in the demo build. That is swarms of objects, so maybe bugs. A little pumpkin out front. Okay. For Halloween. A little stump. This is great. If you like making train layouts too, there's quite a bit of detail for this kind of stuff. This is what we need though. I oftentimes see this for, medieval buildings, but what about modern buildings? Like a little, moped out front of a ramen place in 80s Japan. What about a train station in the Midwest or Western United States? Like, I don't know, Santa Fe, like in the 70s type train passing through. And you've got the station there with all the passengers waiting, or maybe freight and cargo, but on a larger scale as well. These are the types of graphics, these are the types of visuals that I would expect in something like that. And this looks so cool being inside glass. That's a nice little added feature. A little restrictive though if you have a big imagination, but again, this could be restrictive just for the demo because they want you to get a taste of it, and I think this is really good, but they want you to also be able to like purchase the game and support its development. Looks like there's collections too, so maybe there'll be ways to oh, what is this? Scenarios, predefined step-by-step graphical guide. Oh my god, they have a Lego mode. Dude, you've got to be kidding me. That's awesome. All right, this is a great way to learn, and this is a great way to look at that. Follow instructions one by one. So if you're not as creative and you want to put things together, this is perfect. Look at this. And it exactly is like Lego. That's beautiful, man. That's really cool. So and I hope what this means is that people in the Steam Workshop could make their own designs and save it step by step and show people how to make these things. That's a powerful learning tool and really motivating for if you don't know what to build or don't, if you need more of a tutorial, this is what you do, is you build a Rooster's Tavern by first starting with things like the foundation, the tower, you add some additional floors onto that, and then also the roofing, and then finish up with detailing like all the windows and stuff there. Oh, that's really cool. And then like the wash bucket and things like that too. Very Kingdom Come Deliverance, very every medieval game ever, or like Dark Fantasy. And then there's other ones here too. They have to add more of these. Dustwood Tenement House, Rustwood, that is. Wow, that is really cool. I'm not happy with what I built, and that's perfect because this is an excellent opportunity for me to be motivated to tighten things up and learn more about this game. And I think this is something that we need to see more of, games like this one, again, outside the blocks, and also, Tiny Glade, where we can get more and more bigger scaled projects from people not being afraid to build this stuff. You also have City Skylines, and you can see it functioning like a intersection or, a massive train station that you build, but I really would like to see things like this where also they could function, where you'd see people walking inside and outside buildings and, carts and wagons pulling up or trains or whatever. Very good stuff, man. A very creative game and something that I think is perfect to spend all your time on. All right, guys. Well, thank you very much for watching our little first video on Outside the Blocks. I think I will be playing this one on my own whenever I feel like it, and this is perfect for, absolutely perfect for anybody wanting to do modeling, or if you're a big modeling fan and you have tons of glue and paintbrushes around and want something else to do on the PC without getting too messy. This might spark your mind and get you creative in actual real life by hand, or maybe this game will get you to want to do that, if you haven't already purchased that kind of stuff. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, everybody, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Get the demo today and get it for yourself. Links down below in the description. Give the developers a review and give your feedback on what you like, what you don't like, or think could change or be better, and that will make a better game for us all. Hope to see you all soon. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Goodbye, buddy.